cold.
Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 21 of my Count Noctilus Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we are under attack by Alistar, the White Lion. We have two reinforcing armies coming on in behind us. And we will be, hopefully, blasting them to pieces. We're going to be pulling back and waiting for our reinforcing army to pull on in and do as much damage and take as much damage as we can. Let's get this battle going. Let's grab everyone here and pull them back. Retreat as much as you can. We'll keep these dogs moving around the outside here. The eagle no doubt knows they're here, but we can possibly sneak them in. If we're lucky. We'll keep the bats off to this side just to keep them worried about them. And that may also locate for us the Silverend Guard. Throw out some Zufbar 42-pounders. Let's see, where is everyone at? There they are. Yeah, let's do a shot kind of like so. Oh, and they're going to heal all 3 units. That's very lucky. Fair enough. I think these archers here have low armor, so we're going to blast through them. Something like that. Can't lie, not really, my friend. Alright, so they've got lions on this side as well as their cavalry. We want to keep our doggos away. Stay in the forest, though, so they're continuing to hide. Alright, very interesting. Let's see if we can wrap up these Tyrannok chariots. There may be other archers nearby, but we'll see about just doing damage. Little wizard scum. Drop them like that. Rotate the gun mob just a little bit there. Yeah, there are some other archers. Let's pull these bats back. No reason to take free damage. Keeping those tree kin nearby, and actually our dogs can hunt down both of these units. No problem, especially with some help. Keep on moving, bats. We want these crossbows. Alright, perfect. Alright, so now we need to move quickly because there you've got some speedy units moving on over.
Shamble on!
See if you can't rotate. Gun mob in different formation if we can, and then let's have our artillery focusing down these Silverend Guard in the middle. They want to send their archers after. We can deal with that. Let's have the 1 unit of bats hunting down these chariots. The rest of them can go jump on these Shadow Warriors. Beautiful. Casting some spells. We'll do some damage protection then, and we'll do an Overcast Spirit Leech on Alistar. We've got an absolute ton of soldiers coming on in now. The deckhands are going to charge past. We need to get you just trying to dodge our Fleet Admiral, which is very interesting. Not something I was really expecting. Let's blast the Shadow Warriors. Kick in the Shanty, since they are definitely close enough. Blast through both of these units of Silverend Guard. You guys come this way. And get back and get ready to fight. You go ahead and jump in on the dogs for now. You guys keep firing. We've got a little bit of a box going on. Doggos, get on over here. Our bats did not win, but we did chase off those Shadow Warriors. Let's actually ignore the eagle. Come on over here. You guys move on around so you can actually fire. Good stuff. You fire on into that group. And Alistar is just scooting on around like an annoying little bugger. Let's hit him with a Spear Leech. Shotgun into those Reavers. Then you turn and come attack the
Slaughter.
big trees here. You can scoot up and around, that'd be great. It'll take them a while to limber through, but they'll get there eventually. Alright, we need to start blasting apart these guys that are closer. Bats are here, let's pull them out for a moment. I figured they would start firing on these silver end, but they're not. Getting caught by the eagle. Lead them on a chase then. And we'll have our other speedy units then come hunt down the Shadow Warriors. Need our other group getting over here quickly. Come on, Estelle. We need your help. Blast some cannonballs through there. And as they're struggling to get on up, hit them with another volley.
Fleet Admiral.
Get that amulet activated again there. Alright, we chased off the Reaver. Let's get these guys rotated on. Go get on the chariots.
Soon. Gunnery mob.
Perfect. Switch targets.
Above deck.
You guys can charge on in the rear here. We can get this group of gun mob back just a little bit.
Soon. Bones and flesh.
Use those shotguns, brothers. Overcast this one on the Life Mage. Keep giving him a gunpowder bath.
Zombie. Overboard.
Rasgungum. Gunnery mob.
They are limping over as slowly as they can.
Crew.
Let's have the rifles line up here. These bats, pull on away from these eagles if you can. We're going to lose most of our bats. That's fine. Get on over here after these Shadow Warriors. Dire Wolves are fighting units they shouldn't be, but they managed to distract them for a moment. Different gun lines going off, thankfully. Alistar is
Gunnery mob.
going to have a crazy amount of kills by the end of here. We know it. Here and jump all over him.
Way.
Yeah, you come help out with this eagle. Oh, we blasted apart our own unit there. Alright, we need to turn off our mortars. Otherwise, we're going to blast apart our own troops. The most Pyrrhic of victories is what we had here today. Get these shotguns moving back around. It looks like most of the enemy is retreating. Good stuff. Let's use these bats to chase some dudes down. And I will catch you all back on the campaign map. And a close victory. I know we got absolutely bodied there. It was a really, really bad map for all our gunpowder, but we made do. Let's add the standard discipline back on over to sub 1. We survived the scurvy dogs, so we'll give it to them. Looks like most of the front line did actually survive. We only ended up losing permanently this group of zombie mob, these guys with the polearms, and then this group of doggos. And then, who cares about the settlement? We are good to go. Let's grab the extra... Ooh, that's a tough call. Let's do the replenishment.
There is only my woe.
Once you die, your body shall be another husk for my
Oh, the
crew.
Sisters of Twilight. This isn't good. Oh, they won a non-aggression pact. Way better than I was expecting. Well, see, listen, before I was talking about having a Dark Shard backline, but Glade Guard and the like. I mean, obviously those are just the tier 1 archers, but they've got much better archers higher up. This could be the start of a very gratuitous friendship.
The decks of the river.
Marathi's
have
missing
not
out.
tasted
Mash one
blood
finger.
in a while.
He does not. Oh, he's declared war on us. What is, sir? Okay. We have allies. A fleshy fortune. Ahoy there. We've come across an enemy encampment devoid of life and littered with corpses. Half-devoured bodies are scattered about the clearing. The fallen dead were elite riflemen. Surely one among them will be of use to us, or perhaps we should seek out the creature that caused this massacre. We could either grab a Gunnery Wight or another Morngul Haunter. That is actually a tough call. Gunnery Wights steal us technology. Morngul Haunters are absolute monsters in combat. You know, some of our other lords could use a bill or will of their own. But also stealing more tech sounds good as well. Let's do fighting. Give us another Morngul. Barbarossa's. Yeah, his ambush clearly failed. Gained a Power Stone, and the followers of Nagash are beginning outpost construction. Actually, really good idea for us to do the same with them when we have 2,000. Actually, we do now. We build anything for money. We can build Silastra's Opera House. When the curtain rises, all assembled will all prostrate before the siren of the storm. That costs 9,000 and gives us only 1 control faction wide. 8 control here. All armies, extra wins of magic. That's not all that great. For 9,000? Ugh. That makes me a little bit depressed. Let's go over here then and grab the Zufbar. We haven't been attacked on our home shores yet. 20 more income is not as useful as getting some Ushabti bows. So let's come over to the Sorcerer Islands. I don't... Ooh, military alliance.
I may just grant it.
I mean, would you grant me a military alliance? Let's do it.
At once.
Probably should have asked for some gold, but it's fine. He is a Tomb King. He probably doesn't have that much. Let's see here. War coordination. And then I would like to build an outpost, sir. Oh yes. We would get access to Tomb Scorpions. Oh, and a Hyro Titan. Okay, hang on now. I appreciate what you're selling. Is there a better place for us to build this? Like the Wizard Caliph's Palace? This is the least likely to get brought down. Let's build this here for 2,000. Wait, we will have to pay for upkeep for them, I believe. Guess we'll find out. Well, wait, let's take that down. And see about recruiting any Tomb Scorpions. Obviously not for Noctilus. But for a Stellar Barbarossa over here. Or Barbossa. I think we want to get some better magic for him. He has been missing out on any high damage spells. So we'll go for Doom and Darkness to get to the next tier. And then we'll go for the Purple Sun of Xeris. Just for another ability to blend through infantry quickly. And for Charlotte, I think Soul Blight. Soul Blight it is.
Admiral of the fleet.
Stell, after helping out and doing nearly nothing, we'll give you... It's a tough call. Let's go for a Route Marcher, I think. Start working down that blue line as well. Alistar is kind of hanging out. We could move out against him since we pretty much recovered fully in one go there. We can raise in some more doggos. I definitely want those. Then we can send them both out to fight.
Admiral of the fleet.
What are the odds that Lariel's nearby? Because I see that she's not. Yeah, they're doing the Heidi sneaky thing. I don't trust it. So Noctilus. Have any missions currently for destroying anything good? Heavy Blow, raising or sacking anything for the Awakened. We'll get to that. A whole bunch of riddles, which we will also get to. And then Clan Angrund, which is nowhere nearby. Big ol' unfortunate. Let's send Noctilus then. Want to take this gate, or do we want to go after the Evershale? Booty Catcher's over here and claim the Phoenix Gate. We may need to catch him. Sirthara Belkek is at Torj Ranil. I'm not really worried about Torj Ranil. I'm not worried about what she can recruit either. But also finishing her off, not a bad idea. We could finish her off and then go after the Unicorn Gate if we have enough movement. We can sack the settlement and go through. That way we don't have to worry about this army building up at all. Quite like that idea. Let's do it. Attack. The monster boat waddles on over. Sarthara, well, you've just come on back with a blade of crafted sea gold and a diamond guardian phoenix. Look at you. So fancy. So dead. Wounded yet again. Sent back to the spirit realm. We'll go ahead and... Ooh, we could be real aggressive with it and raise this settlement. Let's do it. Oh, I fool. Now we can't move. Yeah, we destroyed Tyrannok, but at what cost? Now Noctilus cannot move. Alright. I won't lie, that was incredibly foolish. And actually, since it is a certain time here, the tornado sirens are going off. So let me pause, and I will be back when the tests are done. And we're back. Turns out the sirens work just fine. All we really do is stand outside and look for them anyway, so... Not like we really need the sirens so much. We will find them with our eyes. We have the wound for our Gunnery White, and then I think I'll go for Scavenge for Will Finn. Get that one on maxed out. Noctilus should be making a ton of cash every battle now. What did y'all do to my crab? I just realized that they killed my crab in that last one, didn't they? I don't understand why they want to murder this big Leviathan so bad. I know it's not the best, but come on now. It's not that... It wouldn't lose to that few elves. Turns out, yes, it would. Let's jump into... In camp stance. At least get it healing. Since we wasted our turn there, which makes me all the irritated. Let's have Richard continue to steal some tech. Well done, lad. Well done. Honestly, listen. I'd like to go attack Alistar, but I know that Alariel's out there somewhere. Let's bring...
Blood kiss of the seas.
Well, let's risk it. If we can get rid of Alistar.
Forward.
The fleet master
It looks safe, he says. Shortly getting jumped by Alariel. Alright, now she can assist. We'll jump on over. Give that one a decisive victory. That one will go to the auto-resolve.
Avast and draw your blades.
Double check it isn't going to kill any of my troops. Like, this is a much scarier army than what Noctilus was fighting. And you didn't kill any of these guys. We're all weaker than a giant crab. We'll go for the ransom.
Exchange them for plunder.
Oh, perfect. Doing us proud and becoming a good kidnapper. Gain a potion of healing. You go with her vampirism.
The sea.
And honestly, if Alariel's not hiding out, we're gonna claim Tor Savar. Tor Sarar. Go ahead and move Barbosa in to attack the city.
They're shark bait.
They shall soon be shark bait. We'll circle on up,
We'll fight.
since they have not been investing in walls like fools.
Blood and plunder.
We got a little bit of gold. We want to recruit up someone that is not going to take much on our overall income, so let's just grab some normal pistoliers. And perhaps... No, nothing else is really that cheap. We could grab another unit of deckhand, but I don't really want to pay for them. To be honest. Let's send Estelle out.
Empire of the waves.
And their combined might should be more than enough to claim that town. White Tower, we could gain another growth building. I think I'd rather upgrade the swag stacks and whatnot where we can. And Lothern, I kind of want to put in the... Yeah, I think we'll put in the Scurvy Dog pits now. Followed by the munitions hut, just so we have access to the Zifbar 42 pounders in this province, or at least in this area here. I don't know if it's in the whole province. Army's in region, yeah, only in Lothern, but that's entirely fine. It makes Lothern very hard to break. Mistress Ching, since you were out on the waves, we're going to send you in after this mysterious island. A strange campsite, which we have discovered many times before. We'll go for those who escaped, giving us 1,500 treasury and favorable winds. Now from here, we could start waging war on the lizards. And actually, yeah, I think we'll do so, because we could get Marathi on side as well. She looks to be improving currently. She's very friendly. Getting Mommy Marathi as well as the Sisters of Twilight on the same team seems to be something that we should be able to accomplish. If not one, definitely the other. And Skeggy is not very well defended for now. It will be one that we have to go against the walls, but if we allow the lizardmen to pile up on the walls, we should be able to blast them to shreds. Let's start a war with Mazdamundi
I have sailed the world.
after we scoot a little closer.
Navigating.
Make sure he's not nearby. Yeah, let's go ahead and
Do not presume my patience. But
I will join your war against
say.
Hexoatl if you give me a non-aggression pact. We won't trade yet. That's fine. I'd like to take some more money from you, but if we go for a trade agreement, can I offer you cash in return? Turns out no. Okay, we will just balance that offer out. We'll take 3,000 from you. Fair enough.
Such delights.
She does love statecraft. We are making deals with her enemies and at war with her quote-unquote allies, so keep an eye on it. She has claimed a lot of land for herself, and she will be most likely confederating with her son soon. I don't know which one will claim the throne. We'll see before long. All right, Mr. King.
Undead
The war.
race.
Please be able to make it. Ooh, I was going to be so sad. It's going to give us a valiant defeat. Yasaurus are quite scary warriors. But they're not when they're laying in pieces. So, let's get it. Alright. Let's get this battle going. This is a gigantic battlefront. Start deployment. They have a massive amount of wall to cover. Let's see, where is the best place to attack from? We're getting bombarded by the fewest towers in return. These ones are situated very well for them. We're attacking from low ground no matter what. This is a very well defended city here. I was gonna say this may be the best way up, but there's so many towers they would blast us as we come through that choke point. One of these side gates may be the best course of action because of how the AI deploys, but that's going to be kind of a tough call. I think from over here, it's still 1.5 million towers, and all they have to do is grab 2 sections of wall. And these are the nearly maxed out towers too. I think this is going to be a nightmare no matter what. What we're going to do is we're going to go after one of these sections because it looks like they have to claim 3 sections of the wall to actually get all of these towers up and running. So we're for sure going to get hit by these 2. This one maybe, and these ones no. So let's go for it. Spread these guys on out because they are going to be taking a beating to start. But I also want them to stay close so we're not activating any of the other towers, if we can help it. Rifles further back, they are going to be of no use until we are able to either shut down those towers or at least scare the units off the wall for a moment. Even our big boys are going to struggle staying alive, so we're going to keep them back. I would rather be offering them up as a target than anyone else.
They shall
Our Lord will hide behind the trees there. Anywhere we can hide our mortars where they can fire over and can't be shot at in return? The answer to that question is probably no. I do think they outrange the tower walls, but not by much. And then as a group, all the big ends together, and then our Lord and Hero. Hero in the woods. Alright, I think we can go ahead and handle business. And actually, instead of putting the Fleet Admiral in the woods, let's shove her, or actually just one of these zombie pirate mobs, all the way over here. See if we can get some units deploying on this side. There'll be a sacrificial lamb. I'll deploy her all the way over because she actually moves pretty quick. Deploy her over here. To again try to draw some troops away. Alright, let's see how this goes. Mortars, prepare yourselves. I can't wait for the first volley to blast us to shreds. Guys, start moving quickly. Here come the holy light of different lizardmen gods. I do not have them off the top of my head. It's not which one is the god of light. Alright, you rotate on over quickly, otherwise you're going to get blasted to pieces. And these zombies over here are also going to take a beating. Let's see if we can get them into the woods. Yeah, that's a nasty bit of business, isn't it?
Enemy square!
Let's send you
Move,
forward.
you dogs!
Wiggle that way. You as well. Oh, don't go together. That'd be a really bad idea. Scoot back up the other direction. Keep firing. Gotta blast these lads apart. Those are Saurus spears with shields. Let's grab them. And then we'll send the big boys up. Start beating on these walls.
Sage my sword!
Keep the guns back for now because, as you see, one barrage is pretty much enough to kill a unit. I was going to try to lock it, and give them different move orders there, so click around, they can go to different slots. Alright, she scared them off the wall. Keep scooting forward. We're definitely going to use that group. That's fine, and she's taking an absolute beating. Alright, good, that's over. Come on in. Guys, away from your friends there. No reason to give them free hits. Alright, let's switch targets. Blasting them off the walls. Saurus splatting to the ground below.
Fleet Admiral!
Alright, Fleet Admiral, we can go ahead and summon in some crabs once the wall's down.
Don't stop!
Please scoot on over and beat down that gate if you would. Come on, you gotta get through it quickly. We're just gonna sit here and take some oil being poured over the walls. Orders, gotta scoot up a little bit if you have to. We are trying to shoot the Saurus there. Oh, hit this unit of Saurus. That should hit both if we're lucky. Come on over. I think she would actually lose against the Saurus, so let's grab... Oof, another direct hit. She's taken all of the fire. For free. They're crawling on around. Even though they're not on the wall anymore, we're still getting bombarded. We're gonna send you guys up as a distraction, and you as well. Eager to kill, although we're not going to be doing a lot of damage. Let's blast that through these skinks. Honestly, a little bit more than I was expecting. Fair enough. Our mortars are doing alright. They've still got plenty of guys on the wall there, so we need to stay back. She needs to get away from these towers. Come on over to this side. We will do a Spirit Leech on the... Can't quite reach him. They're staying just far enough back. Blast away at these Saurus warriors, please. Our army moves very slowly. Alright, we've busted the doors down. Now pull back. Those Spear Saurus were prepared. We're perhaps a bit hasty in our smack talk of the Saurus here. Are those guys spears as well? That's unfortunate. If we get charged by two groups of spears, there's no chance they survive. Let's just send them all in.
Haste! I don't object! On the way!
See if we can't get the Saurus moving around.
Do the same! Fleet Admiral!
Summon in some more denizens of the deep behind them, and then we'll try to hope to overwhelm them from there. Let's send the guns forward. I need these guys to munch through those gates quickly.
No more delay!
Hey, get over here into melee. We needed quite badly. If we're gonna get stopped by normal Saurus warrior, we're gonna chew on them for sure.
Enemy!
Go ahead and summon in some crabs. Well, let's wait just for a moment. Wait just for a moment. Well, they are able to take some shots back. That's not good. And oh, they're just on the edge.
Attack!
That's really not good. They immediately switch targets to start blasting apart our guns. Go get in the woods then.
Moving. Lurk shape.
You guys go stand behind there. Mortars, come on over to this side. I'm just gonna blast my guns to pieces. My vampire here is struggling hard. Now we're struggling just in general. Surrounded by Saurus. About knocking some of their lads over. Grabs are in. Let's get the other fleet captain fighting as well.
It's an order.
Speed of Lycos is not, or the Scroll of Lycos rather, is not going to be all that useful. Let's drop the Doom and Darkness, although I think that was actually Soul Blight. Said Soul Blight.
Save my sword.
There it goes. And now, as we fire on in on the enemies, our guns are doing pretty much nothing there. We need to move them up on this side. Same thing. Alright, time to kick in the sea shanty just to give us extra melee defense. And we will summon in some more crabs. We need to overwhelm this group that we have or fighting currently. Lizard men are putting up way more of a fight than we were expecting.
Captain. Vampire captain.
I'd rather not lose this vampire captain. Let's toss out a soul. Spirit leech there. Munching all over them. Okay, but they have fully taken off the walls now, so we should be able to bombard freely into their units. Lamprey's Revenge through the walls, get in there after him. We are losing soldiers all over the place. Animated Hulk falling. In droves, they are not meant to be doing battle with Saurus Spears, not even a little bit. Unfortunately, we are completely surrounded by these Saurus Spears here, too. Let's see if we can't draw their units away. Use the big boys to stick in and keep everyone else able to retreat. Keep on crawling. Can't summon any more crab friends. We can blast some magic through there. Washing the waves through our enemies.
Fleet captain.
Our large units are dead, but we do still have our important ones. Ah, I messed up. They didn't actually get through the walls. Fair enough. Our undead boys need to quickly lumber forward. You're the only one. Let's get over this way. Get up on the walls. They're going to try to do the same. Let's turn and charge right into these Saurus warriors here. You two should slaughter them. That one is not going to be as effective because they charge through it. Abbott knocks some javelins down, wasting a good deal of their magic there. Drop another Soul Blight once they surround. Beautiful. Now blast these Saurus Spears to shreds. Anyone with a gun, fire on these guys here. You crawl on in. We need some reinforcements. We did end up losing our Vampire Fleet Admiral as well. We are learning all sorts of valuable lessons this battle. 1, the Saurus don't play. 2, the Saurus don't play. And 3, the Saurus don't play. Pull these guys back just a little bit there. Allow 2 of the mortars to find a little bit more of a juicy target in those skink cohort. We should be about... to claim victory, but at a very, very steep cost. Are you allowed to actually fire on them? Doesn't look like it. You guys can get up to the wall. This would be perfect. Fire on them from the side. The ancient rivalry between Crab and Pterodon. I think our Prometheans will have no problem routing them. Charge you up north. We'll have to replenish up our vampire fleet admiral, sadly. Or captain, fleet captain. But the Saurus lie broken and bloodied, as do many of our own. A Pyrrhic victory. Yes, and one we earned, unfortunately. I actually thought she would actually be fine. She had a little bit more health, but I think the leadership broke, and that was what did her in, and I was not able to pull her out in time. So we only gained 1 unit back, and sadly it was just the deckhands mob, so we will have to be licking our wounds a bit here. But Skeggy has been quote-unquote captured. We will be sacking the settlement. Charlotte Worsley was killed in battle. And since we can't leave, we gotta hope and pray that Hexoatl cannot mount a defense. So we'll recruit in some more gun mob. I think we'll wait.
Sea dog.
Mistress Ching, well, you do wait. Let's go ahead and add in the Top Gallant Royal. Allow you to move a little bit more in the next turn there. How much charge bonus does the Depth Guard have? Yeah, really not all that much. Even the Berserkers don't. I think we should definitely go for the... if not the Dart Launcher, at least the Bombards. So we have the Zufbar 42-pounders. Going to take 2 of our growth, which we only have 2 of. And then we can start working towards the ship's hold to get more of our Morngul Haunter friends. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll grab the Bombard building. There we are. And then I think we will keep the upper deck just because we can give her some Depth Guard. At the same time, I'm not really interested that much in Depth Guard.
The crew are restless.
We will go ahead and give her the Fog of the Damned there. Want to increase their overall magic capability. Arcane Conduit's going to be really useful. We don't have enough magic in our overall battles, so we will change that. Got 12,000 gold sitting around now. Let's go ahead and upgrade Val's Anvil. Of course, I thought I could wait. Especially since it doesn't have any kind of dock. And Jerial can be upgraded to a Smuggler's Jetty. Let's quickly get that going. And we can put in the Zombie Watch Post as well. Keep it safe. Lots of buildings going in. Esmeralda, you can come on outside and attack. Looks like they scooted on away from you, unfortunately. But we can go hit this mysterious island, then come on back to the Fel Cargo. Or we can go get the Fel Cargo first. Either way, let's go get the Fel Cargo first.
Don't linger.
Nah, no reason to linger. Seabed is littered with the barnacle-clad hulls of ships that once set out to tame the oceans. Recently, rumors started circulating that one particularly notable wreckage had been spotted. A partially sunken ship that was rumored to even have been sailing back to Marienburg with a hold full of mysterious trinkets looted from across the old world before suffering at Stromful's ire. You know its location, but there's always the chance that others have caught wind of these rumors too. Let's sail on over. And Will Wolseley wants to try to fight and take the booty from us. If we auto-resolve, we will lose some Sirens and our Bats. Let's go ahead and make sure that doesn't happen then. And for today's game of Who's the Ultimate Pirate, we shall start the deployment. So they gave it a little bit of a lip, so it's hard to shoot right over for the start. We can get around that, though. Let's put the cannons off to the side here. I don't want to put them both on either side, so they have a kind of a direct firing arc in. This may go very poorly, but we'll try it. We've got a smaller force attacking us, so it allows us to try something a little goofy with our formations, I believe. So we're going to take the opportunity. We'll put our mortars in the middle here. We'll grab you, scoot you over. You, scoot you over. And I think they're both good to go, or all 3 good to go. Put them with the cannons, all the gunpowder together. You kind of hang out up front. Have the Morngulls around behind to get rid of their artillery as fast as we can. Bats off on this side. We don't mind so much if they take a cannonball or two. Then we'll have the deck droppers off on this side, also to flank, and blast away at their big lobster that'll be charging on at us. Group them on up.
By your word!
Hand cannons on either flank. And then our darling sirens, I'll keep them behind each cannon as defense. Alright, let's get this battle started. Cannons, your first target is going to be their cannons, if you can find them.
Don't object!
Nah, their cannons are hiding in the forest. They're probably going to miss most of their shots, so you go ahead and blast away at their big crab. That would be very nice. And this group is going to have to scoot up. Don't like that so much. How much are you going to scoot up? Put the Skyrenes with them, and we'll grab our gun line, which is getting volleyed. Fair enough. We'll give them one back here in a moment.
With haste!
Go nom-nom on some carronades. Get a little bit closer, but don't get yourself in danger. Our mortar shots are raining on down. I've already ripped the deckhand mob to shreds. Go ahead and switch targets. I've got a little bit of a juicier one in these hand cannons. You guys can blast away these hand cannons. And now that we're in formation, we will go ahead and kick off the sea shanty and unleash the miniguns. There is no escape. We have mastered the art of reloading. Well, you need to probably pull back a little bit and then drop some crabs to cover your retreat. Oh, gross. Spirit Leech. That's disrespectful. Oh, she has to move that way. No, no, no. Come on back then. Scoot on back. I think we received a bit of friendly fire there. Let's give these guys some magical bullets and scoot them up just a bit. Go num-num on those fools, and you go snack as well. Switch targets. You shoot them. These carronades gave themselves a really bad position, and they're struggling for it. And no reason to drop the leadership on them. Just turn around and start firing since you're not facing the right direction. Maybe blast some water through. Make sure all of our targets are focusing the same guys. Drop their melee attack and defense. And actually, you can just stay there and pin them down. We're going to have lobster dinner. Morngulls rip those deckhands to pieces. And the Fellbats had themselves a blood snack. Well done. Plenty of gold to go around. A heroic... Don't worry about this decisive. This is a heroic victory. This was a much more powerful force than us, obviously. 25 lost, and we will go ahead and... I think we'll assimilate them. Gain ourselves back up to full. Master and Commander. Perfect. We gain some treasure down below. 5k and some experience. Now we're just out of range of the island. Fair enough. I see us going to war with the Bretonnians soon, which is going to be a bit of an interesting one. They have a lot of cavalry.
Navigating.
I think we need more big, angry crabs to help us out in our fights.
Get it done.
Barbosa, you're going to get it done by destroying Aval... Really? All of our bats would fall? That seems a bit false. Alright. Let's embarrass these elves. Or, I guess, get embarrassed ourselves, such is the way. Let's grab mortars. I want them to be firing the second this battle begins. So we will grab them, scoot them forward, grab these two. Over one. Over one. Main line here. Group them up.
Very well.
And then the side guys, if we really need to use them to distract any of the archers.
Yes, Lord.
If we need to, I've done something wrong. Which, that could happen.
I'll oblige.
It's happened many times in the past. We'll actually group them all together and put them in guard mode. You up front. On your big angry crab. Sneaky wolves on the sides. Bats flanking them.
Wise.
Sounds good to me. Mortars. I guess you have your targets.
Ravels.
Spearmen aren't exactly who I want you to be fighting, but let's scoot on up and see if we can't discover their archer.
Shamble on.
Scoot on over, but don't give yourselves away. If anyone has to get shot, it's going to be these guys here. Yeah, no, pull back. No reason to take free damage. No, we see you, archers. You're trying it. I respect the game. But once I've located you, now it's game over. And then we'll have you... Oh, the other one's disappeared. That's fine. Oh, there they are. No longer disappeared. Pull away if you would. Have you both focus down the same unit. Actually, no. Focus down at these guys. I'll have the bats go over the top and get the archers, and then the dogs go around. Oh, we are getting bombarded. That's unfortunate. Just ignoring the captain there, which is kind of funny. Let them get bombarded. So free damage all around. Get over here and cast down, breaking my brain. A soul blight. Get all three of these guys focusing down on the same one there. Oh, they ran into some spears. Let's get these doggos out of the fight. I'd rather not lose any units at all, so scoot on around. Pull away from the spearmen. You go shoot those spearmen. Perfect. Bat should be doing well. Pull these bats out of the fight. And actually, we don't even need to use the scurvy dogs. Get bats away from that fight. You guys can work together on these here spearmen. Our reinforcements arrive, and so do theirs. Actually, you go hunt her down before she gets too close. Bats pull away. These spearmen want to keep fighting. We'll give them a cannonball.
They're using magic.
Redirect it. Alright, and the mortars can pretty much shoot, I guess, whoever they want. Blast away at those spearmen if you would. Oh, those guys actually caught up to my my doggos. They've got blood on their minds. Gotta find their lord, and we can have him kill her. Do the grape shot, although those guys are getting torn to shreds. You guys still have a little bit of health here. Grape shot through their back line. Pretty decent damage, and we'll keep these dogs moving around. No reason to get any closer. You can just kind of hang out here and let them come to you. Give them a little crossfire. Ah, there she is. Waddle on through the forest and go eat you an elf. They actually taste like Keebler elf cookies. Explosions and blood. And over here on this end, these guys are incredibly confused as to what they're supposed to be doing. Fear grips us, huh? I think you're confused. You have me mixed up with someone else. Let's go ahead and overcast this here Spirit Leech. Weaken her as much as we can. Get out of the forest, sir. Oh, she's got one back. This Spirit Leech duel. Oh, she would really like to fight in the forest, though. That's kind of cheesy. I can't lie. You know what? I'll chase you down. There's no reason not to. Either we're losing a lot of our melee attack. AI is going to do whatever it wants regardless. I think she wants blood over here with these dogs. Yep, they learned that bullets are their weakness. Shields don't really protect you all that much from musket fire. Ooh, they also don't protect you from cannonballs. Enjoy.
Uncertainty spreads.
They almost got away. They all explode. I can't believe you're still fighting. Would you quit that? We can keep fighting if you really want. Let me drop this Doom and Darkness on you as well. Drop that leadership, hopefully to 0. And there's the win. She's not leaving, though. Oh, no. You don't get to escape. We're gonna hunt her down, and I will see you all in a minute. Another decisive victory. We didn't manage to chase her down. It's highly suspect. She used some extra nos to get away. It is what it is, though. War has been captured, and actually it has already been sacked recently. I wonder who did that. I don't really want to sack it, then. I guess we claim it.
Make yourselves at home.
Or do we? There it is. Only issue with claiming this settlement. Actually, I take it back. I think we could probably pass Gain Vale off to one of our allies. Because of what it is uninhabitable climate, being the magical forest. Settling this would be completely foolish. We would get almost nothing in return, and it would actually hinder us quite a bit. So, we'll claim Torso War. Hopefully we don't take the same penalty for that being in the region.
Admiral of the fleet.
Ooh, the power of nature. Beautiful. We need her around just to help it out. Let's grab Torso War. We'll delete that.
Admiral of the fleet.
Stell, we can move you forward and actually hunt down. Then you would most likely get caught by the booty catcher. And having Estelle murdered by the booty catcher would be
Loyalty like this is demanded.
awful. Let's go ahead and give you, I think, an upgrade to the Fog of the Damned.
Admiral of the fleet.
Is Esmeralda. I'd very much like to get Black Flag, so let's work towards that by going with, I can do Guile and Glamour or Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike probably a better option.
Darkness comes.
Barbosa, we're going to go for Evasion. We business.
I thirst.
We may put you out front in ambush stance if that's allowed.
Wailing. Swiftly now.
Let's see if we can catch anyone tripping. Or Finu could be upgraded. Before we do that, though, let's check down here in the south. We've got some upgrades with Graveyard. Night Pyres does not interest me that much. Better walls, probably a good idea, but again, not all that great. Most of these buildings I can kind of ignore for now. Once the Maelstrom does get fully upgraded, we can upgrade or build the Wreck of the Heldenhammer, which is going to be amazing. But until then, we can mostly spend it on our captains and these different bullion coffers and whatnot. So we'll upgrade the coffers there. And or Ivres. Put in some Palisades and Plunder Pile. For Elir, we can upgrade or at least repair that and this, and then upgrade the Pirate Gallows. Now we're going to have no more money to be upgrading the people, so actually, no Gallows. Let's see what we can upgrade instead. Barbosa, yours is one of those that can be upgraded. Come here, good sir. Max this out and get the Norse Roar. Probably the best course of action, honestly. More army abilities. And Lady Esmeralda over here we can upgrade later on. Oh, she's not an upgradable one. Unfortunate for you.
Captain, reporting.
Fleet Captain, get moving up into the north here.
Plotted.
Little Slaver's Point. Monoliths. We are starting to find the Dark Elf world.
Voyaging.
Got lots of death here. Once we ever do arrive, we will be able to recruit up massive war hosts of the undead. Oh, Robbie, you can actually move this turn. Fair enough. You go link up with, if I can find her, over here at Skeggy, Mistress Ching. The old blind pirate. Wait, Let's swing into our known factions.
Mortuary cult.
No one wants to do any trading.
Black Heart.
I
Oh,
knew.
Ilastar would love to sign a peace agreement. Probably because she knows I'm going to take this settlement. You know what? We'll sign peace after I claim this from you. Are you at war with Nakari? Oh, she is. Yeah, let's wait a turn. And then we'll go ahead and sign that peace agreement. Alright, well, that is going to be all the time I've got for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I'll see you on the next one.